That motion carries. The veto is overturned and the legislative directive is adopted.
And with that veto override, the Minneapolis City Council moves forward to take more time to study the possibility of a pedestrian mall at George Floyd Square. We're coming up on 5 years since the murder of George Floyd, and still the city cannot figure out what to do with the space around 38th and Chicago.
The city came up with a preferred plan that did not include a pedestrian mall. And when the city council passed a resolution asking for more time to give it another look, the mayor vetoed it. Tim Blas joins us to break it all down tonight.
The city council needed exactly 9 votes to override the mayor, and it got exactly that number. Now, among the 9 who voted to override the city council was, the mayor, I should say, was City Council President Elliott Payne, along with Ward 8 Representative Mr. Chavez, who also represents a portion of that particular district. Now, among those siding with the mayor, council members Rainville, Vitaw, Palisamo, and Ward 9 council member Andrea Jenkins, who also represents a portion of George Floyd Square. This was a quick up and down vote, no discussion here. And immediately afterwards, community activist Al Flowers was outraged about what he had just witnessed.
That wasn't no vote. I don't know what that was. That wasn't a vote for us. That wasn't a vote. That ain't no black person told you to do that. If they did, they don't live. I live there. And you telling me we telling you what we don't want that the way you doing it. I live there. You don't live there.
Now, the city council immediately recessed while Al was escorted out of the chambers. But I want to show you exactly what the city council wants to further explore now. This right here is the proposed pedestrian plaza. And you can see they've got this area blocked off right here. That would be the area that would be the pedestrian mall. It would be closed off to Chicago Avenue here, right outside of Cup Foods, where George Floyd died. Now, the council wants to see if there's a way that they can still make this work. The city and the mayor, they rejected this idea because they thought it was too disruptive to both the businesses, the transit, and emergency vehicles. Instead, the city staff decided on what would be called a flexible plan. This keeps Chicago Avenue open while also preserving that sacred space right there where George Floyd died, right outside of Cup Foods. But it would otherwise keep this open, and you still have some transit stops that the city felt was very important to have. Now, here's the rough part. The city's already spent more than $2 million just to get to this point. And the mayor today said that the veto only wastes more money and more time.
The city needs us to move forward. The residents of that area around George Floyd Square need to see forward progress. We collectively need to take the next step, not delay for years into the future. It is time to move forward here.
Now, in a statement after today's veto, Council President Payne said today's veto override shows that a supermajority of the council is ready to move forward in a way that properly honors the life and legacy of George Floyd and the community surrounding George Floyd Square. That path forward now will clearly take more time. Kelsey?
All right, we will continue to report and follow all of that. Thank you, Tim.